Okay, in this video, it's the end of episode 219 of Keeping It Real, just the last 10 minutes, and I've used an AI tool to remove the silences. So if you're familiar with what I do and you watch my stuff, let me know if it's too jarring, because sometimes I get so invested in this stuff, I can't actually pull out and decide whether or not something is to whatever standard that I've decided I might have. Without further ado, here's me saying what the date is for the past 7 days. July 28th. Today is July 29th.
Today is July 30th.
Today is July 31st. August 1st, 2025. It is August 1st? So it must be August 2nd. August 2nd. Today is August 3rd.
That all the time. There was just somebody over, Andrew, and I was showing him my YouTube analytics, and he said, and what's funny is you say the same thing as he said, but for some reason when he said it, I took it as a very like, oh, you clearly don't do social media, you don't know how this works. He said you just need, that one thing's gonna blow up, and people, they always say that, you included for some reason, but I would think you wouldn't say that though, but you actually have had that thing, time and time again. And I guess it's true to an extent, but I think sometimes I find people, maybe I just have to admit that I'm wrong and be like, yeah, I'm just waiting for another thing to blow up. Like maybe that's literally what I'm doing.
Well, I think it's exactly. It's true to an extent. It's like, because I've had like viral videos, but just like if you don't got anything coming after that, that's what's beautiful about what you post is you just post you. So what's coming after that is more you. So that's why I say with you is if any one of those do good, you're going to have a mass of people interested in you. And or it might be different. You might be talking it might be talking about a subject, but for the most part, it's just you. It's just you. So that's why, but yeah, no, one thing, and also what I mean by that is just something just clicks. It's the one thing it's so hard to describe, but that one thing everything just kind of falls into place and it clicks and it's just one video and that's what does it, But getting to that point is relentless. It's just gambling every single day. It's not gambling time. It's it's gonna work. For a fact that this will work if you don't stop. If you stop, then all of that was a gamble. But if you never stop, it's inevitable. And I guess that's also what I was telling myself in my mind. Just one thing, one video, one thing. And then when that one thing did happen, and that one thing did happen like multiple times. It happened like 5 times. And then I honestly purposely just didn't carry the momentum. I was just like, I didn't do anything with it. But then I was just like, next time that won't happen. And then it happened again, and I was like, next time that won't happen. And then it happened again, and then I flaked a little bit. And then I was like actually fucking ready to go. And then I was like, okay, next fucking time it happens, I'm going so hard. And then, I spend like 2 days straight fucking working on the bike trying to get these videos out.
Yo, there's something really true to that, seriously. I can really relate with that.
Did that make any sense?
It made a lot of sense. I don't know if it makes sense to anyone watching if they don't do what we do, but I've had reels that have blown up, and it's been so many times that I just think like once one blows up, I'll maintain that level of views, and I'll make sure that entire audience comes back again and again and again. But for some reason, that's just so rarely the case. So when you were talking about it just clicks and you always have to have something coming next, it's like that's 100% true. The only way to get there is hard work. Let me ask you for advice, because this Wednesday, 2 days from now, I have Pete coming back on the show, and I'm beyond grateful to have somebody, because I guess it's never enough with me. I can never just be satisfied. That, we're both that way. We always want more everything, more views, more money, more life, more success. And now that I have you on the show every day or close to every day, and I don't it used to be it used to be that I was so alone, and then it was so refreshing to have you. And now it's like, I hear the call buffer, and I don't even put your face on the screen anymore. I just act like you're calling in, like I don't, and it's like, I'm just like really focused on having in-person guests all the time. My dad even said it to me in the car when I was visiting home recently. He was like, you really got to do what you were doing and have these guests in person. And I was like, damn, my dad, how when dads weigh in, it's serious business. So I've got Pete coming back on, and he is, it's kind of like I'm gripping on to like Pete, like he has the capability to invite a friend to come on in place of him. He can say how fun the experience is. He brings viewers like, hey, I'm on this podcast, you can watch it. And it's like this big thing. I would want to know advice on how to make it good. And don't tell me any bullshit, bro, because like maybe you got to listen to what I'm worried about to actually know what to say. Because like I know, just be myself. Like I know I should just like be in a good mood and all that. But for some reason, like I'm still super like, I texted him today and I was like, dude, I'm going to be on my A game this Wednesday. And I don't know. I don't know. Because in past times he'll come and I'll just be really like, I don't know what it is about the situation, but like, I'll honestly wish that I was just alone or talking to you. I don't know. Maybe it's a Pete in particular thing, but I'll just be like, fuck this. Like, I don't like, I can't wait till this is over.
I have a crazy idea. I can't wait. That's so funny. Poor Pete. Okay, I have a fucking crazy idea. Maybe you thought of this, but like, what if you just like, you gotta have you want to have in-person guests, and what if you just started asking strangers? Like, what if you just said, all right, I'm gonna go out and just keep on asking strangers to be on my podcast for an hour until one of them says yes. And then you just do a podcast. Like right there. And it's just like a stranger every day. Or like, if it's not like you don't have to do a stranger every day, but like, if you don't have a guest, then it's like one day it can be like guy with blue shirt, or like woman from Chick-fil-A. I don't know. There's an idea. You don't have to do it, but
that's a really good idea.
I used to. I don't know if you saw it, but like one day I did. It was 3 minutes, but I animated. Like I went out and I picked up a illegal immigrant, and I took him to McDonald's and I had a conversation, and then I made like a stop motion fucking video about it, and it was pretty, like I was trying to mimic Midnight Gospel. I was trying to do like my own version of that.
Got it.
And it was just a stranger. Then I did a bodybuilding. I only did 2 episodes because it took so fucking long to make. But I think that'd be pretty fucking cool if you fucking did that and just found a stranger. But it was just a thing.
That's a really good idea.
It'd be you just have to like, you just have to be bold. You have to be brave. Not give a fuck about social. What's the word I'm looking for? Social anxiety is scared of jackkadis.
That's a really good idea. With 2 minutes left on the clock for this episode, I want to tell you something that really pisses me off.
Okay.
Or maybe it doesn't. But for some reason, I feel like I have to say, when 2 people are having a conversation, and when one person's talking and the person that is supposed to be listening starts to say like, yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, okay. And just give like, like it should just be like entrusted, like a good conversation. I feel like between people is one person is listening, one person is talking, and both trust the other are doing that, and they just swap from talking to listening. And you and I beasted it. Like I feel like you and I don't don't do that at all. But I feel like you'll see like I think it's very it can be a sign of
Really?
I feel like it's very funny how you give these verbal cues to show that you're listening almost, but I think it comes off to me for some reason as wishing you were the one talking and being uninterested in what the person is actually saying. Like if you really cared, you would shut up. Like, why are you letting the part of your mind that talks run while you're supposed to be listening?
Is that me?
No. I thought of that because you were giving me that advice a second ago, and I said yeah in the middle of you talking, and I was like, why the fuck did I say yeah?
I'm careful of not. I do try to not do that, and I was doing it a second ago too. So that's why I thought you were bringing it up. That's funny, but I do try not to do that, and I do it a lot. So, but yes, I agree. Like when someone is like,
yeah,
you're listening. Listening is not thinking about what you're going to say next.
Right.
That's not listening. Listening is absorbing the is absorbing and thinking about what the other person is talking about.
Yeah.
Not thinking about what you're going to say next.
Yes. Did you catch that I was just doing it?
Oh, I get it. All right.
All right, and with that, this is the end of this episode. Wait, is it? I can't remember. I never know anymore if I started it right at 1 hour, but I think that I did. I think that I did. It's okay. Some episodes are a couple seconds short. All right, goodbye.